let's hop in the Jakku and say what up and play with our nipples. What's going on, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger coming in with the Going Deep with Chad JT podcast. I'm here with my compadre, Jean Thomas. What up?
Boom clap, Stokers.
And we are live today on Friday. It's been a hot week. Locking in that. I hope, you know.
Scorching, brother.
I don't know about the rest of you guys out there, but.
Do you like it or do you think it's too hot?
Dude, I love the heat.
Okay, right on.
I'm just locking in that tan.
Yeah, you look pretty good.
Oh, thanks. I've been running outdoors.
How much time you got in the sun? You could be more tan, I will say. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Dude. Damn. I've been doing 40-minute runs.
Right on.
Shirtless, of course. How about you? I mean, you always have a good tan going.
You think so? That's nice. No, I haven't gotten sun in a while. I want to get more sun, but it does make my pores bigger. So it's kind of like, which battle am I trying to fight? Like, do I want to be tan, which will make me look better, but might rob from me long term? Or do I want to attack the pores, but I'll miss the sun? And at least in the short term, I'm just on pore conflict.
When did you realize it makes your pores bigger?
Just as I was aging. I probably first started to notice when I was like 33, 34.
Oh, really?
When I was living over at Stanley. And then it just progressed more and more.
Yeah.
Because I've been getting a lot of sun my whole life. And I think there's benefits to it too. I'm no doctor, so I don't want to upset a dermatologist or a buff guy. But it's just something that happens.
Well, you dabbled in this last year. I'm just curious, are you going to dip your toe back into being a spray tan guy?
No. I didn't like the smell. And I think that's actually bad for your pores too. I know they say it's non-comedogenic, but it fills in some stuff. But your skin looks great and you get tons of sun.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
So I think everyone's different.
Yeah. It feels nice to get some bronze, but I do I used to just not care, but I think as I get older, I do kind of think about, or maybe just because Kennedy's like, you need to not worry about, we were watching Love Story and one of the guys gets cancer and I was like, I'm worried about getting cancer.
You are?
I was like, just from like vaping and stuff. And
sure.
She's like, well, you should be worried about skin cancer. I was like, fuck.
She's caring about you.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because you didn't have any health neuroses when we first met. So you think as you've aged a little bit, it's some concern has creeped in? Just
with vaping.
I mean, that's a good thing to worry about too.
Yeah.
It is a demon.
Yeah. That's the big one.
And you say, this is one thing though, that I've noticed, is you say you're happier when you're not vaping.
Yeah.
But you seem pretty happy when you are vaping too.
Oh, thanks. Well, I think I have a good exterior chill, even when my mind is just running loops.
Right. Because I did buy us one in DC, and when I said I was going to get it, I could tell you were jazzercised about it.
I mean, I love it. I get a huge dopamine squirt.
I like squirt. That's
the
good.
dopamine squirt
that's better than spray.
Yeah, it just sprays a fat load in my brain. I'm like, yes. But then it is like it's a push and pull, it's that thing we talked about. You want to reward yourself with a vice sometimes when you're like, especially when you're in high pressure situations or you work towards something and then you finish it and you're like, all right, I got to give myself a reward. That's when I love it the most. But then if I end up doing it habitually, I'm like, what am I doing? Just vaping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. And it's hard to keep it under control.
Yeah.
It's a pernicious demon. And not, in DC, I asked someone in the crowd because I didn't want to have to leave the venue to go find one.
Yeah.
I was like, no one in DC was vaping.
Right.
Like, very rare for our crowd. There's normally 10 people in the audience who got it on hand and are ready to share.
Yeah.
Now, they might have been a little deterred because I'd already mentioned that I had herpes, but no one was vaping.
They should have been scared of me because I have oral herpes.
Right.
But
you didn't say anything and I didn't out you, brother.
Yeah.
That's your truth to share.
Yeah. So if I hit your vape at a show, now you know. But I think maybe it's DC. Maybe it's like they're in the political arena and they're like maybe my constituents are here. They don't want to know I vape.
It makes them blackmailable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you vote for
sounds
someone?
like transitioning.
What's that?
Into a black guy. Would I vote for someone who vapes? Yeah, I would. I didn't vote for a long time But yeah, I would vote for someone who vapes. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Herb Wesson, the LA City Council guy. He smokes cigarettes like a chimney.
Yeah.
I never voted for him, but we were friendly.
Yeah.
You got really jazzed in DC. You were fired up on patriotism. I know people came down on you for loving America.
Yeah. I put up a post, took it right down. People were like, this is the worst timing ever for a pro-America post. I was like, fuck, man, can't I just be stoked on the country?
Because you got there and you wanted to be jacked.
I mean, I love it. You love the history. You love the founding fathers. I mean, say what you want about what's going on right now, but the Constitution is sick. And we saw the Capitol. And
you love history. You love royalty.
I love history.
It's glorious.
Yeah. I went to Arlington, saw JFK's grave, Jackie Kennedy. I love all that stuff. I love just being around where stuff has happened. Or you go to Lincoln Memorial. Lincoln's enormous. It's just cool to see. It's just cool to see a celebration of that.
And tell them about the rifle guys.
Oh, dude, if you guys haven't been to Arlington, you got to see the Tomb of the Unknown. The guys, the Sentinels, they're called Sentinels. They guard the tomb 24/7. They've been guarding it literally 24/7, same hours as a 7-Eleven since 1937. Day, night.
Bar.
Hurricanes. They did it during 9/11, which the Pentagon was literally on fire. Pentagon is in Arlington. The Pentagon was like 2 miles away, hit by a plane. They were still guarding it. These guys are absolute beasts.
You showed me the video. The precision's insane.
Yeah, and they do that every hour. Okay, in the summer,
it's like drumline.
Every half hour. In the winter, every hour. It's just like a really precise, beautiful military ceremony. Shout out to the old guard. But you got pumped in the Capitol. I
did. Yeah, dude. Well, you set it up, man. It was like one of the coolest things we've done on the road is we got a kind of really exclusive tour of the Capitol building. Damon, serviceman, keeps the Capitol safe. Great freaking guy. He showed us around and dude, it was amazing. It's so intricate. It's the interior design is ugly. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's conducive to good decision making.
Right.
It feels old, antique, kind of ominous, but I still love it. We went to the bottom. We got to do the little train trolley that they do back and forth between the Senate and the House. So cool. It was like a little push cart. It felt like something
crazy.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Jake, put that in the app. It's because you hear train, you think different, right? But you get on that, super sick. And then I was like, where do they do the big decision making? He's like, down in the basement. And it's this ominous staircase going down. I'm like, that, again, does not seem conducive to good decision making. Like no windows. The basement for me is where I go to jack off.
Right.
It's for more shameful behavior. It's not for deciding healthcare subsidies.
What do you think would be the most conducive place for decision making?
I think when we looked up at where like Mike Johnson's office was, that felt right. Like I think you should be able to look over the minor reflecting pool, see the little turnabouts that they got there. I just think you want to see people when you're deciding on their future.
Yeah.
When you're in a basement, it's like risk. You're not connected to any of it. And maybe that helps. But that was cool. We got to see where the Secret Serviceman shot Ashley Babbitt on January 6th.
Mm-hmm.
That was, and other people have been shot in there.
Yeah, in 1998, 2 security guards were killed. You see the bullet holes in there.
And remember before that, like way back in the day, someone came in and shot the congressman on the stairs.
Oh yeah, you see the blood.
You can still see the blood.
It's from like the 1800s. You see the blood stains on the stairs.
I think they had already, what do you call it? They had already not escaped. What's the word for getting like everybody out of a place? Evacuated. They had already evacuated most of the Congress people. But like when you see how close Ashley Babbitt was to the Congress floor, it's like feet. Yeah. It's like from me to Chad. Like if they get into that hallway, it was pretty wild to put yourself back in that point of view.
It was like 10, like a lot of senators or Congress people were hiding. They're like 10 feet away, right?
I don't know what the exact distance was because I think when we were there on the day, it was. I thought they were in the room when it happened, but right. I think actually they were already evacuated. I don't know how far they were. They might have still been in the hall.
Yeah.
But regardless, you're like, yeah, it was pretty insane. It was pretty intense.
Yeah. And then the guy who painted the rotunda, the original guy, he fell off the scaffolding halfway through.
Oh, yeah. That was, I don't mean to laugh. Very sad.
Yeah, they just
Great job on the rotunda.
Yeah, but the rotunda looks sick. I think from the outside, because it's cast iron, and it shines. It's beautiful.
And we asked him who the most popular congressman was, and he said the one that does MMA. So, you know, however you feel about life, if you know how to fight, that's always going to be sick.
100%.
DC, great place.
It's a great place.
And then maybe we'll circle back. Dude, Love Story, are you enjoying it?
Did you watch the newest episode?
The bottle episode where they're fighting the whole time?
Yeah.
I watched parts.
I did not like it.
Get a little claustrophobic.
Yeah, I was looking at Kennedy. You know, I liked when they were courting each other and like, I mean, okay,
it's a little more glamorous. They're like going to events. It's New York.
Yeah, I mean, and you pointed this out. Okay, I love you. You mentioned earlier, like I love royalty. I love the Kennedys. I love that kind of like, just this. They're like our royal family.
The mystique.
There's a whole the lore behind them. You're like, what's it like being a Kennedy?
And you're Prince-like.
Yeah, I like the. Oh, thanks. I like princes. I like, you know, kings are okay, but I like princes.
That makes sense. I copy on that.
And you pointed this out. The guy who's playing JFK Jr. is a terrible actor.
He seems like a really nice guy, but some of those line deliveries, they're coming out real awkward. It's like he didn't know the words before he read them.
Yeah.
Like he'd be like, "You're punishing me for wanting to do things."
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you guys are talking about getting divorced. Maybe put some oomph in it.
And also, he's JFK Jr. You gotta have Riz.
And he's kind of a sad sack in it, which I do think JFK Jr. dealt with, like, you know, huge expectations, and I'm sure that weighed on him. But you don't really. He was supposed to be irresistible, and he doesn't seem irresistible.
Like the bachelor of all bachelors.
Yeah, exactly. Like every chick wanted him, and I'm like, I'm not really getting that. And then, you know, the other super handsome guy in it who plays her first boyfriend, who's like the Calvin Klein model.
Yeah.
Or Tommy Hilfiger, whichever one it is. He's good.
Yeah.
I think he could have been JFK Jr. because when he's on there, there's a little bit of zhuzha, and she comes alive a bit. And you're like, oh, I want to watch this. I'm smiling.
Yeah. And
I don't get that same thing when it's Mr. Kelly. But God bless him. He seems like a nice guy. I've seen him in interviews. He seems like a great guy. But
yeah, nice dude.
And dude, chicks online think he's crushing it.
Oh, really?
The comments are like, he's perfect. This is the most amazing thing ever.
Really?
And I'm like, is it just a halo effect because he's handsome? Like, is this like...
Could be. But good for him.
Yeah, God bless him. I have no ill will towards the guy.
But yeah, I've not liked I liked the wedding episode. I thought that was pretty cool. But this last one, the bottle episode, I was like, I don't like seeing. I would say, you know, it's good episode probably, but I didn't enjoy it.
I thought the dialogue was good, but roughly delivered. But I hear you don't want to watch a couple just fight the whole time.
No. And you want, I don't know.
They're being mean to each other. He's like, you like that the paparazzi follows you because then it allows you to hold it against me and make me the bad guy.
Yeah. And dude, but one interesting part was to watch like that they Princess Diana dies in the episode, and them going through that because there's so many parallels to what they're dealing with the paparazzi, and then Lady Di. Yeah, it's and then he's so affected by it because it reminds him of his dad.
That is good.
Yeah.
And I didn't see that part, but it makes sense because my wife started watching Princess Di stuff after that episode.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, why are we doing this? But that makes sense now.
Yeah. Do you remember that when she died?
Yeah, it was huge. I was in third or fourth grade, and I remember it was all anyone talked about. I mean, Mother Teresa died, and she got like no press because she just got swallowed up by Di.
Yeah. I remember that funeral. I remember watching that with my mom.
And the circumstances were so wild.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
The Elton John song was everywhere. It seems to me you lived your life like a candle in the wind.
Did you write that for her?
I thought so, but I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it just got repurposed because it fit.
Yeah. What'd you think of the Oscars?
Brutal watch.
It felt like the room was just dead, right?
Dead. I mean, Evans and Downey Jr. just clunk.
Yeah.
I was like, get these fucking guys off my TV. I kind of like both of them too.
Yeah.
I thought Conan did a good job, but he was kind of sweating through it.
Yeah. Not as good as last year.
No, he was crushing last year. It didn't feel as... We're kind of circling back to this theme. They used to feel a lot more majestic.
Yeah.
And I'd watch footage of like 90s, like walking the red carpet. That's like a big TikTok trend right now.
Yeah.
And it just feels more glorious.
Yeah.
And it felt a little small. It felt kind of disconnected from reality. I thought there was good movies this year. I was kind of annoyed by all the dialogue around one battle after another.
What do you mean?
Well, so like conservative people are like, it's obsessed with race. It's an MSNBC fever dream. Anything that, you know, foments violence against America or that, you know, makes white guys the arch nemesis of society. They'll always give that the best picture Oscar. Oh, yeah. And I'm like, all right. But then liberal people were like, it's actually racially regressive. She betrays the movement, which isn't true to the Black Panther or the Weathermen that inspired it. It's not historically right. She's attracted to her oppressor. What is that? That's such a white man perversion. And then we lose track of her and we just focus on this white guy who's a complete bumbling incompetent. And I'm like, y'all just need to chill a little bit. I'm like, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
He's a great filmmaker. It's more personal than historical for him.
Yeah.
And the characters are complicated. Yeah, she wasn't a perfect chick, but when I see Tiana Taylor being amazing in that movie, I don't think less of African Americans or their movements. I'm blown away by her talent, which is a good thing. It's connecting to the world.
Yeah.
And even a dude I'm a fan of, he wrote like on Instagram. And so I messaged him. I was like, why do you feel this way? And we started talking. He's like, why do you not agree? I was like, you go first. And then we started talking about it. Yeah. And he made great points. He's like a very smart guy. And I was like, look, man, I think you know more about history than PTA does. His characters have big ids and they do stuff that's doesn't make sense. They're just all weirdos. Yeah. And we went back and forth. And then he said, we probably debated it for like 20 minutes. And then at the end he goes, it was a really entertaining movie though. Yeah. And I was like, okay, yeah. So you could see that. And then some people were mad. They thought it was like racist that Sinners didn't win. I'm like, I don't know about that.
That's so annoying.
It's so annoying. And Sinners was great. Yeah. And it did win a bunch of Oscars. Yeah. But like,
no one in the Academy is like voting, being like, I like, just with the Academy, it's probably such a liberal group. Anyways, no one's going in there being like, you know, well, you know, I got to vote for the whiter movie. Like I would doubt any of the voters have that in their mind.
I think they think because like Green Book won or Crash won that like old white liberal men think they're being progressive, but they're actually being regressive. Right. But I would also say like, those movies weren't the best. I don't think they were like bad for the world or whatever. I think that's a little too much. But like, I also don't think One Battle After Another is those movies. One Battle After Another
it's awesome.
It's awesome. It was sick.
It's so fun.
And there's stuff I didn't think worked great, but like it was a unique, cool thrill ride of a movie.
Yeah, and you're watching it. It's so creative, and the characters are incredible.
Yeah, I
Leo,
agree.
Benicio.
The performances were insane. Yeah. They were so good. I think Leo should have won Best Actor.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, I was pulling for Leo.
He should have won.
I haven't seen Marty Supreme, but you know, and I love Michael B. Jordan, but
that didn't feel like an Oscar performance to me though.
No.
It was just he was great in it, but I think he's done other movies where I was like, oh yeah, he could win an Oscar for that. Yeah. Like Fruitvale or something.
I was stoked for him. Everyone seemed really hyped for him. How do you feel about Chalamet these days?
Everyone just needs to back off, dude. He's the fucking man. Yeah. Chalamet's the shit. I haven't seen him say anything that was bad. Nobody knows about ballet and opera. Those are facts.
I think it's just a classic. He rose up to such heights, and people were looking for any excuse to tear him down.
You know what I've seen too? A gay guy pointed this out. People are mad he's not as cute as he used to be.
Right, he's not as femme.
Right, he says like he can't like play the twink guy anymore. Yeah, but he's also not like a macho guy. He's kind of in between casting right now.
Oh, interesting.
And that just upsets us on some deep primal level.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like the stash, and they say it looked like the one Backstreet Boy.
He was pitching a perfect game. It was bound to end.
Yeah.
He does look like a Backstreet Boy. I like the Backstreet Boys. I watch their clips all the time.
Do you think his ego has gotten out of control?
I don't know the guy. Maybe. I'll tell you what. He kind of deserves it.
Yeah.
He should have a big fucking ego.
Yeah.
Also, dude, I listened to Chloe Zhao, the Hamnet director, on a podcast. Mm-hmm. She's insufferable. She's so
really?
up her butt. Like, she's like, I was out in the forest with Paul. He is a raging minotaur of a man. You look into his eyes and he pretends to be a poet, but there's clearly a zodiac bear wrestling with a tornado that wants to scratch at the surface of what's uncomfortable. And I picked a dandelion in it. It was taken by the wind, but it didn't fly south, which is and I'm like, what the fuck are you? But then I see the movie, and the movie's incredible. Yeah. And I'm like, good, be crazy, be up your butt. Like that, as long as you're channeling it and you're working with Chalamet, I'm like, dude, the work is amazing. So whatever you're doing, like, don't go full Kanye on it. That was too much. I was a big supporter of Kanye. Then at a certain point, I was like, dude, the music's not as good, and you're just like being way too awful. Yeah, like it's too far. But for the most part, I like when artists are kind of out there. I think it's better for art.
Yeah, totally.
What do you think
about Chalamet?
Yeah, do you think his ego's out of control?
I think a lot of the Marty Supreme promotion, I think he was putting on an act. I think that was all intentional.
And the highest grossing movie, I think, in A24 history or something.
Is it really? I mean, so. It worked. What was I going to say? So, I think that, like, he intentionally boosted his ego for marketing purposes. I think
I think that's right.
Yeah, I didn't think for like the Zoom sketch for the promotion. Do you see that where like the schwab, like that was so clearly a bit. So for people to take that literally, I think is just stupid. I understand where he was coming from with the ballet comments. He's just saying he doesn't want movies to become, not as popular or obsolete, or like, not that ballet's obsolete, but just like it's just kind of like a dying art form.
We don't talk about it at the water cooler.
Yeah. Like culture, movies were the center of culture in the 90s and 2000s. And I understand where he's coming. I think a lot of people feel that way. I think, people just took what he said and ran with it. And you're like, all right, chill.
And you know what, dude? They'd been trying to kind of take him down for a while. I did a Man on the Street bit, but I ended up not releasing it. But just because I wanted to release it at the Oscars, and it became just not relevant. But there was an article that came out from like a black journalist that was saying he was like basically using black culture to like get big and to promote the movie. And then once he got to Oscar season, he started whiting it up again. Right. And he like traded out the Timberlands for like, Hokas or whatever white shoes are. And I was like, when I saw that article, I was like, oh, people are starting to get sick of Chalamet and they kind of want to like find ways to ding him. Yeah. But I agree with you. I think you nailed it. Like he was performing the character off camera to draw up interest for the movie. Yeah, totally. And then maybe sometimes when you do that, you do kind of, you are what you pretend to be a little bit. Yeah. But I don't know. Overall, I think him dating Kylie too. People are gonna people are gonna have opinions about that. And I even had some opinions where I'm like, is this the Kardashian curse? Like, is he like? Yeah. But I think it's got to warp you a little bit to be in that circle. Yeah, and to see the world from that vantage point. Yeah. But I don't know. Dune 3 trailer came out. Shit looks amazing. Yeah. He is Paul Atreides, the son Al-Gaib. And I was listening to the Ringer podcast, the movie one. I forget the name. Rewatchables? Not Rewatchables. Big Picture. Big Picture. And they're talking about how with like Paul Thomas Anderson and stuff, like all these great actors, directors and stuff, a lot of times the Academy will withhold the award from them until, they're in their 40s, 50s. Like they kind of have to earn it. And I think maybe Chalamet feels a little bit too Oscar hungry, where he's just too thirsty for it. Like he wants it like, and he said it. He's like, I want to be one of the greats. I want to win. Yeah. And then Michael B. Jordan,
he gives off more of a vibe of like him and Coogler, like their collaboration is really amazing and sweet. And he wasn't really gunning for the Oscar. He was just kind of like, he's like, oh shit, I won. Like, yeah. And I think that's just inherently more likable.
He is very, I mean, they're all likable.
Yeah. But I think I you know, Chalamet,
to me at least, I guess that's wrong to say. I guess a lot of them aren't likable. I like them.
But Chalamet, I'm confident he will get the award. I think he has a great future. You know, I think every celebrity goes through something like this.
You're just offering support. How nice is that?
Yeah, Chalamet, if you're watching.
Everyone just wants to go on there and just lambaste people.
Yeah.
Like, you fucked up. You're a fucking bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not throwing tomatoes at the guy in the stocks.
Nah.
Especially when he's giving me freaking Dune 3.
Dune 3. Dude, I mean, The King
is amazing. I watched the speech the other day.
Yeah.
Make it mass. Make it tissue. Yeah. Make it England.
Yeah. So good.
He's amazing in that.
Yeah. So good.
What a gift.
And dude, I mean, Complete Unknown. He should have won for Complete Unknown.
He should have won 100%.
That was such, I mean, and Adrian Brody, I will say this, douche.
Yes, I'll trash him.
Yeah.
I'm with you right there,
yeah, he's
brother.
he's trying to like poke fun at his douchiness and like his when he was presenting the award. He's like, here's the gum. I'm like, you're not funny, dude.
Yeah,
Go fuck yourself.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
His speech wasn't good.
He should have gone out there and been like, look, I'm a huge boner. You guys all know it. I know it. I literally look like a boner. Here's the award.
Well said.
that
would be really good. Dude, I think you scripted it right.
That would make me like him. You
found the way for him to be likable.
Yeah. The Bridesmaids bit I did love.
What was that?
When the Bridesmaids cast was all together. Did you see them?
No.
They like they read like notes that like people in the crowd wrote for them, and one was about like Rose Byrne was like, Leonardo DiCaprio, you know, it was like, please stop staring at me, it's making me uncomfortable, blah blah blah. Signed, Leo DiCaprio. And it just goes to Leo and he goes, it's really like their reactions really made it. I thought they were great. Guys, sorry to interrupt, but I got to tell you about our sponsor, one of my favorite sponsors, Hims. I love Hims, guys. If you are struggling with hair loss, if you feel like you might be, you know, on the verge of hair loss, it's something you got to start thinking about. Hims has a great solution because you don't have to go to a dermatologist. They look at you. It's weird. You have to, you know, sit in the waiting room. It's all cold and not fun. Hims makes it super easy for you. How? Because they offer convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work. I'm talking chews, oral medications, serums, sprays. Doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil can stop further hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourselves. Hims brings extra expert care straight to your dome, straight to your door. I like their topical spray, minoxidil, finasteride. Put it right here. Boom, I'm done. Did all online. Easy peasy. Guys, for simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, ED, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/go deep. That's hims.com/go deep for your free online visit. Hims.com/go deep. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information. Let's get back to the show.
Dude, I have something positive to say too. I think right now, this moment in history, language has never been better. Like, I think that's a good thing the internet's done, is like, we've really cast a huge wide net. We've pulled words and phrases from so many different groups, and they've all been whittled and perfected and come together in this big, you know, social marketplace. And the stuff that we've got now, like when I read comments or I read the way things are described, I'm like, this is fucking incredible. Like, dude, aura farming.
Amazing.
When a guy's just being badass in a video and they're like, or when someone like, you know, swings at someone in a fight and they miss and they land in like a pool of piss.
Yeah.
And then like a clown laughs at them and they go, generational aura debt. Yes,
I haven't heard
dude.
that one.
Dude, aura debt.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And then even like, the stuff that Clavicular's throwing down.
Gesture Max.
Gesture Max and cortisol spike. Like, dude, major cortisol spike.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, that is so good.
The cortisol spike is amazing.
It's amazing. And like when I was in high school, we had some good language, but it wasn't as dialed in as it is now.
Yeah.
Like all the things people got just matches the thing so well.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful because I'm just like having a giggle fest over at my place.
Ascending.
Brain rot.
Ascending.
Ascending.
I'm just trying to ascend.
It's all stuff that I thought about all the time and we just didn't have the vocab for it.
Yeah.
And people have just really lasered in. It's the best time to be alive for that.
Gesture maxing.
So funny.
Aura farming.
Crash out is great. Onk is good. I'm not huge on cooked or glazed, but God bless them. Standing 10 toes down.
I haven't heard that.
That's just when you're like that's like standing on business, but I prefer standing 10 toes down, but they're both phenomenal.
Onk is incredible.
Oh yeah, gooning. How good is gooning for what masturbating is?
Yeah.
We never had something that good for
Gooning?
yeah.
No. Just jacking off.
Just jacking off. It is gooning. It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that we're all in communication, it's created just a nice cauldron to stew up some good words.
And it works. The system works for it. It really, you get rid of the chafe and you're like, the stuff that's working, it deserves to work.
Riz is fantastic.
Riz was amazing. I think it's really peaked. It's really peaked in these last couple months where I'm like, it's just really come together beautifully.
When Clavicular got frame mogged.
Incredible.
Huge moment. My brother texted me about that. He's like, do you see Clavicular got frame mogged? I was like, oh my God.
That's how good the language is. It's transcended to like age groups beyond it. Like most of the time when like I'm older, when we hear younger people shit, we're like, oh, that's whack. Like, our ears can't understand it. It's like Polar Express.
Yeah.
But this stuff right now is so good. It's hitting with us. It's hitting with my dad. My dad's like, bro, I was gesture maxing to like a core lord the other day. And then I came home and just did a massive goon sesh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
But my dad thinks when he does stuff like that he's mogging you. So it's like kind of crazy.
Your dad, he's good at mocking.
He's a mogger for sure.
Yeah.
Not to glaze, but because like if he gets in my face, I'll stand on business. But dude, he's a generational aura farmer. And he talks like that now.
Yeah, a generational aura farmer. Yeah, you could even go so far as to say he invented frame mogging.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
He changed the frame just to mog it.
Yeah. I love Onk. I need to start using Onk more.
Okay, Onk.
Motion, making money, showing progress, moving smart, hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Motion twin, you said?
Anytime a white guy does something cool too, and like people try to hate on him, and they go, "God forbid a white boy have a little motion." Yeah. I'm
hilarious. Like, yeah. Jake, do you know what 6'7" is? I still don't get it.
Yeah, it's like either or. It's like 6'7". It's kind of like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't
and
know.
It's supposed to be hard to interpret, right? Because it's like if you're trying to understand it, then you're kind of out of the cool loop.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I had this little kid who was like 3 years old say it to me the other day. I was like, I don't know if you are using it in the right way, but
he might get it more than I get it.
Yeah, I think it's just like a term that like is funny.
It's generational too.
Yeah,
it's like you're either in it or you're outside of it. There's not really a way to to get through the lasers.
Oh, side quest is fun.
Side quest is good. They'll always do that. Like, if like Charlie Sheen is like playing baseball in South Korea, they're like, he's accomplishing all the side quests. It's good for like famous people, random behavior.
Hilarious.
Yeah, very grateful for all of it.
I do have a take that I would like to put on this podcast.
Yeah, lay it down, brother.
I am anti-clavicular.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think he's intelligence agency. Sorry, I can't.
Oh, you think he's a Fed?
Yeah, I think he's a Fed.
This is a very normal comment.
Yeah,
you think he's a Fed?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he kind of popped up out of nowhere, and also like the stuff that he's like saying is, I don't know. It's like very anti-woman, and it's very like masculine. Like fuck this. Like the other day, he was in a bar, right, and he was like picking on this chick, like really making fun of her, right. Mm-hmm. So she slapped him. And then he turned around to his bodyguards and was like, arrest this chick. And they dragged her out of the bar. And I'm like, bro, you're literally just like instigating people in public. And then when you get feedback back, you just like play this like egotistical, like, I'm mogging you, fuck you.
Jake, I like what you're saying here.
Yeah, I don't know.
The misogyny is crazy right now.
Yeah, it's kind of on the rise.
It's crazy.
Huh?
Oh, it's huge. And like dudes are so mad if like a girl like acts what's the word? I don't want to say slutty. What's like the nicer word for slutty? Promiscuous.
Yeah.
Bang. If a girl does that shit, guys are like, this is someone's mother, this is someone's sister, someone's daughter, by the way. I'm like, bro, why are you so obsessed, dog?
Yeah.
It's just intimidating. We did a video with a pretty girl and she was talking about being into guys, and I felt a spike of like intimidation where I was like, where do I fit into this? You know what I mean? But you can't let that control you, bro. Like, it's good. It's good. It's all positive.
It's just the isolation too.
Yes.
It's just like when you're not mingling with women, it's so easy to just put this idea of who they, to just hate them.
Weird. It's just not helpful.
It is weird. So Jake, you say he's a Fed. What and he's stirring up misogyny. Why do you think
everyone's a Fed, kid?
Well, I just think like there's a lot of like quote unquote brain rot that you guys talked about earlier. That's like sort of mind control, where it's just like people watch these streams for like 8 hours and it's all bullshit of like guys like saying dumb shit. Like, I'm all for like masculine men and I like, looking ripped and jacked, but then like you also have to be a gentleman. Like you're not just like going out into random places.
Jake, I love what I'm hearing.
Being like, fuck you, bruh. And like even to like a bouncer who was a dick to me, I would just be like, all right, man, whatever. You don't need to just always be frame mogging and like fucking putting on a front that
this
you're this
antisocial behavior that they've romanticized as somehow alpha or outside the system.
Yeah, it turns into just more trolling online and being like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And
so do you think it's a way to control the population?
I think it's more just like generational. Like there's like spokespeople, right, that like come out of nowhere and just like have these not like agendas, but they're definitely pushing some sort of narrative. And then you see that generation, like in for example, in my generation, like live streaming and gaming was like, it blew up in my generation, right? And now I look at these guys as like legends, but really they're just dweebs. Like they're just fucking guys who sit inside on computers all day.
Jake, whoa. This is a big come up for you, dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I really realized it when you guys were talking with Sam Morrison about clavicular, and he was like, yeah, bro, frame mogging, fuck yeah. And I'm like, frame mogging's dumb to me. I don't know. But
brother, I don't think you're wrong.
Maybe I'm just getting a little bit older. I don't know.
Amen.
That's cool, dude.
I sometimes I wonder, like, is it a Fed or is it that this algorithm we've created rewards that outlandish behavior? And then if you're someone who makes content, it reshapes your own brain because you're like, oh, this is what works. So you become more of what works.
Yeah.
And then you end up, and it's like a mutually reinforcing system. It's like a feedback loop. So you become more of that thing, which in turn makes your audience more of that. And then it just keeps feeding back and forth.
Yeah, I guess maybe Fed's not the right word. Like he might not be working for the government, but I think like
because people were saying he's with Peter Thiel, but I think that was very tenuous.
There's
I don't think that was
pushing him out.
Legit.
Like he had crazy exposure for like the dumbest shit ever, in my opinion. It just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And he was like, yeah, I got ripped because I did meth. When have you ever heard someone get famous because they did meth? Like that wasn't cool ever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting. It is like it's kind of like the algorithm, or it's like the new Hollywood. It's like they can make someone a I don't want to call clavicular a star, but like
he is. He's like, huge. He's like the most famous guy in the world right now.
Yeah, like it's we think it's kind of open and free and it's more merit based, but the tech lords have their
the algorithm's the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
We think it's like anyone can do it and anyone can do it to an extent. And that's great. It's good that it's not just like, localized to here anymore, but it's still, they're telling us who to be to an extent.
Yeah.
The last thing I'll say on it is the one thing that really kind of tipped it off for me was like, he just leaves all the interviews he goes to and like creates this like, controversy of like
a dramatic moment.
Like I was on the show. They were nasty to me, so I said fuck them and left, and I'm the better person now. And it's like he's done that to Pierce Morgan. He's done that to Andrew
Callahan.
Andrew Callahan. He's done that to just like so many random people that like actual like media thinks he's just a crazy person. But in reality, it's probably just a front that he's like.
But you know what? I think those guys know too. I think that's what's.
Yeah, they're like playing into it almost.
Pierce Morgan, like he just had HG on, the guy from who I saw in the Louis Theroux documentary, which I think had the same problem.
Are you talking about HS?
HS, sorry. Yeah. They're all kind of, even if you're calling them out on TV, you're helping them because you're showing them to more people and giving them a viral moment. And it's also cynically helping you too, where it's like, yeah, it's
But even that guy,
I didn't take it all in good faith. Like the Louis Theroux doc, I wasn't like, oh man, he's really, like those guys were the same on his thing as they are anywhere else. It wasn't like pulling the lid back on anything to me.
Yeah, but like HS, right? The guy you use, he got famous for just beating someone's ass on a live stream in the middle of a street in Miami.
Bro, these guys.
It's like, bro, I don't know like how these people are just becoming stars to like a younger generation. I don't, maybe I'm just too old. I don't know.
Jake, I like what you're saying. It's warming my soul.
Yeah, it was. Jake, it's really awesome, man. God bless you.
Yeah, I don't really have too strong a takes on much, but that one, I'm not a big fan of the guy.
Brother, if you're standing up for maturity and chivalry, go off, King.
Yeah.
Come on, we need it.
Dude, you're standing on business
You're
right
standing
now.
10 toes down, brother.
Dude, yeah. I'm going to glaze the shit out of you.
All these people are algo gooning, and you're just like, dude, get out there and touch grass.
Yeah, yeah, when Jake was talking, I was like, go off, Unc.
Let's go.
There is like a good guideline too. Like obviously, like some of the stuff you guys put out is obviously joking and like making fun of stuff, right? And like,
Yeah.
some people can tell it's a joke. Some people are like, "Are these guys idiots?" Right?
Yes.
But like with these guys, I don't think it's a joke. I literally think they're just like putting on this crazy fucking.
No, I mean
persona.
that's like what JT brought this up with like Liver King. It's like you kind of have to become this crazy person to pierce through, and but then you're sort of like with like clavicular. You're like, what's the end game here? With Liver King, it obviously hasn't gone well.
No, dude, he's going. I haven't checked it in a minute, but
yeah, I was just thinking about maybe I'll pull him up, see what.
Yeah, I even feel bad for him a little bit. I guess because he just seems like he's fallen on such tough times. Also, like these guys, this is something that bothers me too. Nah, never mind.
Yeah, LK is he's going through it.
Do we feel like we're influenced by the algorithm in our content? I felt that way recently since I started doing the man on the street bits a little bit. Because like, you know, if one goes off, you're like, oh, maybe I got to stay in this lane. But I try to be like very thoughtful about it. And I asked Chigas when we were shooting, I was like, do you think like I'm the algorithm's bitch? And he's like, no, you seem like the same. And I'm like, all right, well, keep telling me, dog.
Yeah.
You definitely have to think about it, right? Because you'll see people who like, you know, they'll put up one post being like, yeah, I'm thinking about becoming Christian. And then that goes crazy. And then they're like, well, I probably should become Christian.
Yeah.
Because the audience likes that.
Yeah.
And that's a weird place to be.
I do think that's something to be mindful of for sure. Well, you see it with comedians all the time, especially if they go in like a, I'm just thinking of one guy, you know, going in a political direction and then just, you know, it's the same message every day, and he's becoming more and more that guy. And I mean, it's worked for him.
100%.
But yeah, you know.
But is it real?
Yeah, you're always kind of questioning it.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, and I don't want to lose this audience I've gotten.
Yeah.
Whereas like the coolest thing about like Bill Burr said about George Carlin is like basically every new special, he like, in a funny way, which is the key, but he intentionally alienated like 20% of his audience.
Yeah.
Like he was always like, it's more important to me to have like to have an authentic connection than to just like keep amassing more.
Mm-hmm. What's up, guys? We got a new sponsor of the podcast that I'm so pumped to talk about, Momentous. Choosing the right supplements can be confusing. Because not only are there so many brands out there, the supplement industry itself is a low trust category. It's lightly regulated, products are easy to make, and companies don't have to list everything on the back.
Yeah, lobbyists in Utah, they got all the restrictions pulled away. You can put anything in that stuff.
Yeah, you don't know what's in there, but that's why we partnered with Momentous. That's what makes them stand out, guys. If you want to get in the supplement game, check out Momentous. Because they become the high trust. What's up?
Third party double blinds.
Exactly. It become a high trust brand in a low trust category. They've got creatine. I got some of their whey protein.
So good, dude.
The whey protein is fantastic.
And creatine, most tested supplement in the history of supplements. It's good for your muscles. Get that ATP. Also, neurocognitive benefits.
If you want to get smarter, hop on the creatine. I also got L-theanine. Are you an L-theanine guy?
Of course.
I take the L-theanine right before I go to bed. I love L-theanine. Another thing that they say makes you chiller, more relaxed, and smarter. What Momentous has is they have testing, they have transparency. NSF for sport or informed sport. So every product is independently certified, meaning it's tested for contaminants, heavy metals, banned substances, and verified for label accuracy. Guys, this is next level stuff. If you guys want to up your supplement game, get on Momentous. I love their stuff. You love their stuff.
Yes.
They got creatine chews. They got berberine. They got omega-3. Ooh, yeah, I got some omega-3 too. I'm going to start taking that. I'm going to get my dome in check.
Yeah, you need that anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
Keep your knees greased. Keep your elbows jointed.
Momentous is awesome. Guys, make sure you hop on the Momentous train. Right now, Momentous is offering our listeners up to 35% off your first order with promo code GODEEP. Head to livemomentous.com and use promo code GODEEP for up to 35% off your first order. That's live, LIVEMOMENTOUS.com. Promo code GODEEP. Back to the show.
Dude, should we do this state draft? So this is Jake's idea. Jake, do you want to set this up?
Yeah. I made this bracket for March Madness. So we're doing the Battle of the States. Each of the states verse each other and why you would pick them.
Yeah.
It could be any reason. It could be something as like you had a good time there, or like you know somebody from there, or anything like that, or they were good in the Civil War, whatever, anything. And we can just quickly kind of pick pick the winner, and go by round. If you guys only want to do a round, that's fine too.
Yeah, let's get after it.
Let's do it.
All right, perfect. So in the first round, Massachusetts versus Rhode Island.
Neighbors.
I gotta say, Rhode Island is beautiful. It's got Newport. Have you been to Newport?
I'm going for the first time on that big trip I'm taking.
You're gonna love it.
It's cool.
It's awesome.
Nice.
I saw it in 8th grade, so my memory is a little fuzzy, but when I was there, I was like, this place is sick.
Let's go.
But I mean, Massachusetts. Let's talk Massachusetts. You got Boston, a fantastic American city. Beautiful. Lobster rolls. Great culture. Great accent. So many good movies are based there. Arguably some of the best.
Very wooded.
Cape Cod.
I love Cape Cod.
It's got great coastline. You've been to Cape Cod, right?
Well, yeah, we did a summer there.
You did summer there?
Yeah.
It sounds amazing.
It was fun.
What's the
So the horse flies were huge though.
Dude, that's something about
they were
these guys.
chewing our buddy Scotty up.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I remember he was smacking him on this boat we rented. He's like, oh, Jesus. He's a big guy, too. Yeah. My brother looked at his legs were just trickled in blood.
That sounds brutal.
Yeah.
What's the other place Nantucket? Is Nantucket, Massachusetts?
I think so. I just went there, too.
Yeah, it is. Island in Massachusetts.
Nantucket's really beautiful. I would say landing in Nantucket is one of the best landing visual experiences in the continental U.S.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
It's beautiful. I guess it's not continental. Never mind. That was the wrong phrase. Dude, cut all that. Leave it in, actually. But, sorry, guys. I'll lock in.
Yeah, Massachusetts. It also has Salem.
Best Halloween in the country.
Best Halloween. Witches. It's got witches. What else does Massachusetts have? Good colleges. I mean, Rhode Island has good college. I think Rhode Island has Brown, maybe.
Yeah, not to get too basic, but you got the Celtics, you got the Patriots.
Oh yeah.
You got the Red Sox. I mean, three of the most, and the Bruins. Sorry guys, four of the most iconic franchises in sports.
Rhode Island, is Providence.
P-Town.
I think we, in The Departed, we see kind of Massachusetts versus Rhode Island. It's like Massachusetts is Jack Nicholson, and Rhode Island is just these guys from Providence that just get killed.
They didn't win the war.
So
Tom Winslow's got some books on it. City on Fire. Same idea.
I think, it's got sailing too. Good sailing.
I might do some of that.
Boat shoes. Harvard, MIT. I mean, I don't know about you, but I think this one's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah. And part of it's my lack of knowledge, but there's a reason for that lack of knowledge. It's that mass has more mass.
Massachusetts.
And then up next we got Jersey and Delaware.
Ooh. Delaware, first state.
Sick.
Jersey, it's got The Sopranos.
And we've been to Delaware.
We've been to Delaware.
They party hard. The kids at the university flew us out to help protect house parties.
They party hard.
They were lighting cars on fire.
They got Joe Biden.
You got Big Joe B. They have the Wayne's World bit. Hi, I'm in Delaware.
Yeah, that bit doesn't.
We're going to alienate
well
a lot of people with this one.
Yeah. That bit doesn't bode well for Delaware.
My dad's from Jersey too, so I got a lot of love for Jersey. Jersey tomatoes. Jersey pizza's really good. Although probably Connecticut's got some nice pizza. The Shore's amazing.
Oh, the Shore's amazing. Good culture.
Iconic culture too.
Yeah, accent.
Like the Jersey Guido, Jersey Shore types. It's legendary.
Good tan.
And they do stick out more than almost, in like a fun way, like more than almost any other type in America.
It's got good surfing too.
Oh, yeah.
Atlantic City is okay.
Yeah, we went out there. We did a gig out there a couple of years ago. And look, we were tired as well. You're traveling a lot. But I don't think either of us looked at each other and said, can't wait to come back.
Yeah. It's got Springsteen, Bon Jovi, Whitney Houston, Frank Sinatra.
That's incredible.
It's the diner capital of the world. Wow. It has the highest concentration of diners worldwide. I mean, that's incredible. Crossroads of the American Revolution hosted over 600 battles. It has Princeton.
Prettiest campus ever.
For me, a clear winner is New Jersey here, just based off of the culture.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good bands from Jersey. Like even more recent ones.
Yeah, lock in New Jersey, Jake.
My Chemical Romance, Jersey. Saves the day.
The next one is Connecticut versus Maine.
So it's it's really by region too. I'm just figuring this out now. Like it's the Northeast against the Northeast. I'm going to go Connecticut. I've been to Connecticut. It's gorgeous. My lady's from Westport. What a great town. I got boys who live in Greenwich. Beautiful town. We went out to New Haven to do the pizza. Sal's unbelievable tomato sauce. Just really some of the best pizza I've ever had. And a lot of cemeteries.
I like that.
More people have died out there. Yeah.
It's got Yale.
Yale's pretty. It's tough to look inside of. It's pretty guarded from from street visibility.
Really? Yeah, Connecticut Mystic Pizza.
Yep.
Good coastline, I would say.
The Sound.
Love
going out there.
What else? Good foliage.
Oh, it's beautifully wooded.
I mean, Maine, I've never been to Maine, but Maine has good lobster. Maine has Stephen King.
A lot of islands, right, that you can get out on?
Yeah, Maine might actually have better foliage.
Oh, yeah, wow, look at that. This is a great point by Jay Boner. Connecticut has a lot of rich people. I was shy about that, but he makes a good point. Rich people equals hot MILFs.
That's huge.
Yeah, and I went to the Equinox in Westport, and it's true.
That's cool.
The Bobos.
Maine produces 90% of the nation's lobster supply. 99% of its blueberries. Wow, I didn't know that. It's also famous for whoopie pies. I don't know what that is. Moxie soda and red snapper hot dogs. Don't know what those are. So, nice, Maine. People who go to Maine love it. Brad Fuller goes to Maine.
Right. He travels well, that man.
I think Connecticut, preppy. It's got preppy style.
It kind of invented the popped collar, I feel like.
Yeah, it's pretty iconic. Lacrosse is huge. I mean,
I do think a little bit more, a lot of this will come down to like cultural significance. And I do think Connecticut is a little more well known, like what the type is across the country.
I just found out that Connecticut is known for the invention of frisbees and wiffle ball. So I am 100% Connecticut. Amazing
contributions to just recreation. I will say this is a big ding against Connecticut. And it's something I get on my friends who live there about. This hurts Connecticut a lot. You can't say you're from New York if you live in Connecticut.
Right.
A lot of them do that.
Right. They'll be like, I live in New York City, but they really live in Greenwich.
Yeah. They'll be like, yeah, I'm a New Yorker. I'm like, where do you live? They're like, Connecticut. I'm like, you see the issue.
And it's like an hour long train ride in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, get out of here.
And they'll say it with like full confidence. Like they'll be like, no, but I'm a New Yorker. I'm like,
no.
Then why don't you live in New York?
Yeah.
Because that would seem to be the determining factor.
That's like us saying we live in San Diego.
Exactly. Or if you live in Orange County, you're like, I'm from LA. It's like, no, they're very different, brother.
Yeah. Whoa.
People are saying go ahead.
Skeletal Schlong just said we're feds. Jake, what do you think about that?
He said it because California propaganda, and I am very pro California. That's why I live here. But
God bless you, Jake. I love what you're throwing down, brother.
I've also traveled quite a bit of the country with you guys. I traveled quite a bit when I was a kid, and I can say that California is definitely top 5, in my opinion. I'll leave it at that. Top 5.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Sick.
Do you think it's like, Chad, are you a Fed?
I don't think so. But I do report to a guy.
What? Who?
This guy, Frank.
How do you know Frank? What does he ask you?
He's just like, what did you do this week? Do you have any info? He asks about Kevin a lot. He's like, do you have any info on Kevin?
You're talking about your AA sponsor?
Oh, yeah.
That's totally different.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, he's just making sure you're okay.
Oh, I thought Fed was like, meant you were an alcoholic.
I don't think they have to be the same thing.
Oh, okay. Damn. Are you a Fed?
Me? I worry about it. I worry they didn't even need to ask me to join. I'm worried I'm so biased and propagandized. I'm just full Manchur. Like sometimes I'll spit a message and I'm like, if that's helping the ruling class, did they just federalize me?
Probably. I mean, you could
without a paycheck.
I mean, you could, you've done acid, right?
Yep.
How do you know it wasn't CIA issued?
So that's why I think the housing issue in LA is more a supply issue than a private equity one.
Yeah.
Man, that acid was powerful.
That happened after your acid trip, right?
Yeah, that's when I flipped.
Because your whole thing was like, you wanted to take down BlackRock.
Yeah.
Then you did acid, and you're like, no, we just need to boost supply and upzone.
I changed my whole game after that. Dude, one thing I will say, Blackstone and BlackRock, it's confusing.
Yeah, which one is it?
I think Blackstone is the one that's heavier in buying up single family homes.
What's BlackRock doing?
Similar stuff.
It makes grills. Blackstone makes grills.
Yeah, Blackstone buys and owns way more homes than BlackRock.
So they can install grills?
I guess everything.
I'm interrupting this podcast to let you know once again that we are brought to you by Home Chef, the best home prep meal company in the biz. I love Home Chef. It's a new year and you got to kick it off right. And the best way to kick it off is getting your nutrition in order. Not only that, with Home Chef, you got meal variety, you got flexibility, you got flavor, but also it's convenient. You don't have to go to the grocery store and be like, what's in here? What do I put in a bolognese? What do I put in a stroganoff? Home Chef takes care of all of that. It's delivered to your door, good quality ingredients, good flavor, instructions on how to make every meal. It's fun as heck. I love Home Chef. You love Home Chef, right?
I love it. Yeah, we actually do make a lot of meals from it, and they're delicious. Dude, we did like an artichoke chicken pasta. It was insane.
Oh, dude, that sounds incredible.
Yeah, it was so bomb.
I love Home Chef. And, after the holiday chaos, you're in the new year, cooking is the last thing you want to think about. You want to be optimizing your year, and you're going to do that with Home Chef. So
Yeah, dude.
Okay, sorry.
Me and my lady, man, she's working, I'm working.
Yeah.
We come home, we pick the kids up from daycare. We don't have a ton of time.
You don't have time for all that.
People on TV will be like, oh, it's a simple recipe. I'm like, with like specific salt that you have to get from like a specific store.
Yeah.
That's not simple. But Home Chef, it's all right there. Boom. Tells you how long it's going to take. And sometimes they even overestimate the time. You can do it faster.
Hundo P. Guys, Home Chef is rated #1 by users of other meal kits for quality, convenience, value, taste, and recipe ease. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering our listeners 50% off and free shipping for your first box, plus free dessert for life. Go to homechef.com/go deep. That's homechef.com/go deep for 50% off your first box and free dessert for life. Homechef.com/go deep. Must be an active subscriber to receive free dessert.
Little fashion policing. Did you see Hudson from Heated Rivalry wearing the mesh top?
With pierced nipples?
So you could see his nipples, but they're too dark for the outfit. Let's see. See how dark his nipples are?
It's a little heavy. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. I don't look at that and say I want to show off my nipples like that. You know what I mean?
No, I don't either.
What if we go to the Oscars? Would you and like Gucci came along and was like, we want to supply your outfit, and then they give you that? Would you wear it?
Nah, dude, I'm freaking the fuck out even just thinking about that. You get the fuck off me, dude. Wear fucking blue jeans, blazer.
Dude, if you just show up to the Oscars and that, and you're like, people are like, JT, what are you doing?
Yeah. If I could, I would. If I looked like some people, I might dress like gayer, but you have to be pretty beautiful to pull that off. I just think I look better in simple attire. Would you wear it?
It'd be pretty cool to wear Hokas to the Oscars.
I'd wear Hokas, blue jeans, nice sport coat.
That's very director-like.
Yeah, I like the way directors dress.
Yeah.
Like a North Face jacket, you know?
Yeah. Dude, that would be hilarious.
Do this a lot, like line up shots. It was a great award, but I'm looking at the audience right now and I see Julianne Moore and I just want to line her up for a 2-shot with Javier Bardem.
Yeah.
Let's get them together.
You're taking photos and you're going like this. However you do it. That's why I don't direct, because I don't know how to do this shit.
Well, so like people would just do it in film school. So
like
it was
this.
always funny. Yeah. And it was funny because when we were starting film school, none of us knew
Yeah.
anything, but we just copy. And so we'd walk into a room and do this. And a lot of guys did this. It was either that or this one. So your friend like
you should start posing for photos like that.
Yeah, my friend Tomas, who 2 days into film school, it was before we were even friends, like we were doing like a little exercise shoot out in Union Square, and he's like, I think if we set up the 16mm right here, I'm like, bro, we started 30 minutes ago. You want to chill on acting like Roger Deakins, man? He's a great guy. He's like, line it up right here, and then maybe we reverse, and then we shoot over here with the trees in the background. The trees suggest kind of change. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, man.
You want to do a couple more of these?
Yeah, let's do it.
Battle of the States, March Madness. So the next matchup we got is New Hampshire versus Vermont.
Whoa. I don't know anything about either.
New Hampshire has a great state slogan: "Live free or die."
That's badass.
It's on their license plates. Vermont, it's got maple syrup, incredible green rolling hills, incredible.
God, that's pretty.
Incredible foliage, great lakes. You can wakeboard the shit out of them. It has skiing. Not the best skiing in America, but it has good skiing, icy skiing. You could say it produces some of the best racers because they're skiing on ice. Ben and Jerry's. It's got Me, Myself, and Irene. A lot of the movie takes place there, I think. Vermont is an incredible state. It's got Burlingame. Nope. Burlington. University of Vermont, a lot of people like. That's
very diplomatic. I like the way you said that.
New Hampshire has Seth Meyers and Sarah Silverman.
Well, just based off that, I'm going Vermont.
Yeah, Vermont. I love Vermont.
Dude, great. You were just cooking there.
I know the East. I know the East pretty well.
Well, so you had homies from all these states, right, when you were in high school?
Not really Vermont, but yeah.
Where were the coolest guys generally from?
I mean, at my school, it was Greenwich, Connecticut. If you're from Greenwich, you just had a little bit of a swag to you.
You were swagged out.
Because you just, like, that was the culture. You were playing hockey, you were wearing Timberlands, you know, if you were, but just a Greenwich guy in general, you know, pop collar, pastel.
Do you think those guys would have translated well to a California school?
I think Californians would have looked at them as posers.
Whoa.
Because at the time, I don't know how it is now, but at the time, they were trying to emulate California, but it was an East Coast version. So they'd be like, are you trying to be Californian? Or are you not?
Would they do like Shaka bra and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
But then they'd be like, do you see that hockey player? He's nasty. He's got dangles. I don't know if I got that word right. He's got dangles, bro. And so if he said that in San Diego, you'd get pushed off the pier.
Were they more high energy than West Coast guys?
Dude, good question. Yeah, I think so. More competitive, I think.
Yeah, because in California, it's like it was cool to be competitive, but you had to be like, hey man, just relax.
Yeah.
It's like,
don't be outwardly competitive.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you're like doing a little too much, bro.
Yeah, just chill. So
Danny really embodies that. I mean, it's also because Danny's a pitcher, you know, so they're typically a little more like
Danny who?
Babona.
Oh,
baseball coach at UC Irvine. You might as well call it UC Newport Beach because it's right there. If you're a young buckaroo, you can swing or hit. Go to UCI with Danny Babona, best pitching coach in America. He's very like dry, but I think pitchers are like that a lot because they don't want to get rattled.
Baseball players have that kind of like stoic masculinity.
Yeah, Paul Skeens has it a lot too, where he'll do interviews. He's like, yeah, I just went out there and I just try to hit my spots, and I know if I'm hitting my splitter, I'm going to be tough to hit.
That's cool.
And it's like
he's dating Livy Dunn, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're a nice couple. People pick on her a lot in the comments. I'm obsessed with comments. It's like I get a good vantage point into where the mob is at.
Yeah, they pick on her?
Yeah, because she like stayed in college a lot, to keep racking up that NIL.
Yeah.
So she'll like put up a post of her doing like some gymnastics. She's just trying to keep the thing going, And people in the comments will always be like, You're 30. Are you trying to get one more year of eligibility? They just keep banging her on it.
How old is she?
She's probably like 24 now, 25. It's not like outrageous.
Yeah.
It's just this weird moment where because of NIL, people are like trying to stay in college longer because it's like that's where they got the most market value.
Yeah.
And so we got QBs now who are like 29. Like playing for Nebraska.
Yeah.
Like, it happened a little bit when I was a kid, but not at this rate. What is NIL? Come on, man.
All right. So the next one is Virginia versus North Carolina.
Ooh.
This is a tough one.
These are two really good states.
Yeah. Virginia is Virginia Beach. A lot of military guys out there. Good surfing from what I hear. It's got good history. It's got Williamsburg. It's got Arlington. It's got the Pentagon. It's got Arlington National Cemetery. It's it doesn't have DC, but it's right there.
DNC.
Lots of
DMC.
Virginia. I mean, it's got
DMV.
UVA. People love UVA who go there.
Gorgeous, bro. Charlottesville's a beautiful town. I got cousins who live there.
It's got Charlottesville.
Yeah. That's a great town. Like smart, but like still like cool.
Chesapeake Bay.
Kind of like Madison that way.
Yeah.
Those are I would live in those places. I could live in Charlottesville or Madison easy.
Yeah, can you pull up Charlottesville, Jake? I haven't spent much time in
Dude, the spelling. Jake, you know what I was laughing about in DC? Is when you used to cut all of our clips and you said you were misspelling words because it was good for the algorithm.
No, I said I wouldn't fix it.
But now I've come.
My punctuation or like grammar is terrible.
But now I've come to know you and love you, and I just know you just can't spell.
Yeah, well, I can't spell very well at all. I've been using autocorrect since I was in first grade. So.
Yeah, you get the modern, and you're obviously very smart. You're like a technical wizard with stuff. But
I appreciate that. I was on the phone with my grandma yesterday, and I was like comparing myself to my friends, being like, "Yeah, my friend works at Google. He's so smart." And she was like, "But you're a genius." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "You're good at what you do." And I was like, "You know what, Grandma? I might have something over some people." You know? Like,
yeah, you're very good.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, now keep spelling Charlotte with an SH. Just kidding. Yeah.
There you go.
You got it.
There you go. Yeah, there we go. I was worried about you for a second there.
It's beautiful. Yeah, click those. Those are nice. Yeah, my cousin Josh is out there. He owns some great bars, guys. If you ever want to go to Beer Run or Cardinal Hall. Sorry, Josh. I love those two spots too, man. My brain's just a little cooked. He's got two great bars out there. He's a great guy.
Yeah, shout out.
And then North Carolina, dude, we did Raleigh, we did Charlotte. Charlotte is one of my top 5 favorite towns to perform in. Mm-hmm. Crowds are amazing. I love every time we get to visit there. I'm a big museum guy. I love going to the NASCAR museum. The city's exploding. You can just feel like how much it's growing. And the culture seems really solid. And then Raleigh was awesome. My friend Madison lives out there. Her and her husband Matt, great people. Beautiful campus. And then you got Duke, you got Tobacco Road,
Wilmington or
Asheville.
What is it? Is it Wilmington?
Yeah, that's one too.
Yeah, I think it has the Outer Banks.
Yep.
People love North Carolina.
I like it. I think, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna go. And cigarettes come from there. I'm going North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Or are you going to go Virginia because of the history? I could be swayed.
I think North Carolina has good history though, right?
I think so. I don't know if it's got a hitter as heavy as Thomas Jefferson, but I think it's rock solid.
Yeah, I think North Carolina.
Oh, Virginia makes cigarettes too. I respect to you guys, but it's not as known.
Virginia Slims.
We give credit for the cultural impact here. That's what you do when you don't really know the data. You just go, it just feels like it should be North Carolina. All right, so we're going North Carolina. Let's cook through the left side of this bracket, and then I got to roll.
So we're going to the South now. We're going to go Georgia versus Alabama.
Oh!
This is a tough one.
I mean, all of us went to Talladega, in Alabama.
Sick. Alabama, it's got good wood forestry.
Dude, very wooded.
Good racetrack. Talladega.
We're doing Alabama.
Mobile.
We did. We
good coastline.
Yeah, we greenlit that gig. I know. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah,
it looks beautiful.
Good coastline.
But we haven't done a ton of time there. We've done Georgia a little bit. We've been to Intercourse, Georgia.
No, that was PA.
Yeah, sorry.
It was not Blue Ball. It was something sex, like orgasm.
Yeah, it was
Georgia.
like BJ.
Yeah. It was,
let me see.
Butt fuck Georgia.
69. Oh my God, I'm gonna bust Georgia. Babe, slow down. I'm gonna
Climax.
Climax, Georgia. It was close. Yeah. We met the mayor at Climax. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, Georgia. It's got Atlanta, cultural hub, biggest airport.
We've never got to do Atlanta for real, too. We've been there when it's like super rainy, and then the club now is in Alpharetta, so it's not even in Atlanta proper.
Yeah, and also it's got great strip clubs.
Great show. And my buddy did a wedding out in like a plantation area of Georgia, like an hour outside of Atlanta. Bro, sick as hell.
Yeah.
There was this bar called the Electric Cowboy. I had one of the best nights of my life there. So on Adderall, I danced with this beautiful girl. Remember her makeup got on my shirt. It was just like perfect. She's a kindergarten teacher. It didn't go any farther. We just shared a nice moment. Place was open until like 2:30 in the morning every night. I was out there all the time. And some dude outside was like, he said he was Dabo Sweeney's brother. He's like, that's my brother, Dabo. This was when Clemson was ripping national titles. And he's like, I gave him that nickname, Dabo. He'd be walking around and say, that boy. And I was like, oh, dude. Honestly, he could have been lying.
Yeah.
But it was such a great thing to make up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think also...
I got to start doing stuff. I just lied. But I'm Phil Jackson's nephew.
Yeah.
Just say that shit. Why not?
I think more with Atlanta, it's like a huge birthplace of rap music. Like a lot of music comes out of it.
Outkast, bro.
Yeah.
Dirty South.
Great culture.
Jermaine Dupri.
Lil Jon.
Yeah.
I mean, Atlanta was huge. It's got Usher.
Yeah, Usher. I think the only thing that Alabama could potentially have over it, which it's really close, but their football. I mean, Alabama Roll Tide. Georgia's really good too.
But Georgia's got good football too. It's not as good as Bama, but it's
close.
Yeah, I think we got to go Georgia, and you nailed it. A lot of it's the cultural influence. Atlanta's big. Like, there's literally a movie called ATL.
Yeah.
It's got T.I. in it.
And there's a TV show called Atlanta.
And the TV, that's a better thing. That was a more significant cultural ref, dude. Yeah, that show was smart.
Yeah. That
show is very smart. Sometimes Atlanta, the show is too smart. Where you're watching it and you're like, oh man, this is like real art. You know, real art can be like, makes 30 minutes feel like a couple hours because you have to like think. You're like, there's a layer to this dynamic.
All right, we're gonna keep it pushing here. We're gonna stay in the South. Let's go Mississippi versus Tennessee.
I think Tennessee, it's got Elvis, it's got Nashville, it's got hot sauce barbecue, which I'm sure Mississippi has as well. It's got country music. I mean, it's a musical hub. It's got Theo Von. It's got Kid Rock. Leanne Morgan. Mississippi,
Vanderbilt. Did you say that?
Got Vanderbilt. Mississippi. Great coastline as well. It's got. I've hunted for quail there. It's got Good Old Boys. My Cousin Vinny. Birthplace of the Blues. I didn't know that.
Oh, Delta Blues, yeah. Lil Walter on his harmonica. And that's when those guys would like shoot each other at concerts.
Yeah.
They'd come in and be like, you slept with Janine again. She told me. He's like, I didn't do nothing. Made the music.
She told me.
She told me what you did. And then like it made the music amazing. And then some like white dudes from Chicago were like, give me that. Give me all the money from that. Dude, one thing I'll say for I think it's Tennessee in a route, but one thing I'll say for Mississippi is that in the headlines a lot right now for the Mississippi Miracle. Their reading levels went from like the best, went from the worst in the country to like the best.
Really?
For like, for elementary school.
Interesting.
And so a lot of people are trying to copy it. I know there's like controversy around it because some people are like, well, you just held back a bunch of third graders and that's why their levels went up. Like you guys are saying it's because of like some phonics based education, was really just like held back an entire like class. But it's cool that, you know, it's always nice when anyone makes some progress on the educational front. And I would encourage everybody to read about it because, yeah, it's just something that's important.
The next one is Louisiana versus Arkansas.
I mean, Arkansas, you got Bill Clinton.
Yep, comeback kid.
Birthplace of Walmart.
Dude, Cook.
Bentonville. Fayetteville is awesome.
You got the Ozark Mountains.
Ozarks.
It's supposed to be beautiful out there, right?
Yeah, I've been there. It's not what I expected. It's like like the Ozarks. It's like forested.
Yeah, it's mountains.
I was expecting it to be flat, like Midwest, but no, it's a beautiful. But then you got.
Should we just dunk on the Midwest right here? Sorry, I can't help myself.
I mean,
but the topography is the worst in the country.
Unk.
I would say, just topographically, y'all got some great cities. You got some wonderful people, and your manners, state of the art. But topographically, the Midwest is the worst in the country.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Jake.
No, I agree with that. I was looking at this last night of all the Midwest states. I was like, probably 4 or 5 of them are damn near exactly the same. Like just small little towns, and like a lot of farming and stuff like that.
And your eye just gets no variance when you look out the window. And for some reason that makes me sad. Whereas like when I'm in like the wooded areas or when I'm in like California, we're the best.
Yeah.
When you're driving from Pasadena to like Burbank, the rolling hills of Los Angeles.
It's cool.
Come on,
that just fired me up.
It's gonna piss people off who they're gonna call me a communist for saying that.
Yeah.
I think this one's a
you gay commie. Like I like hills. We have the beach, bro.
Yeah.
This one's got to be a clear winner with Louisiana. I just think because of New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Dude, New Orleans is the best food.
Oh yeah. We
went there. Turkey and the Wolf. Just some of the po' boys we got. Just a regular breakfast at a diner is just like the richest, most incredible, like, just fattening as shit, but just freaking amazing.
It's an incredible culture all around.
Yeah, the music, the vibes. Because you've done the whole thing too. Your brother lives there.
Oh yeah, I go there all the time. It's
ghosts.
It's got ghosts. You know the laws are lax there, so you can light off a lot of fireworks and shoot a lot of guns. Partying there is awesome. And yeah, it's just the lore of New Orleans and just Louisiana in general. It's got good lore.
And it feels like so unique, you know, like I like a place like New Orleans where you're like, you can't duplicate this anywhere. This is just, it will always be itself.
Yeah.
All right. Last one or last two for this side of the bracket. What do we got, Jake?
All right, so the next one is Kentucky versus Oklahoma.
I've never been to either.
Neither have I. Here's what I'll say. Kentucky has the Kentucky Derby. People say Kentucky is beautiful. It's got fried chicken. It's got great horses. Oklahoma, kind of what we were talking about earlier, just kind of a punchline. In the sense that people say it's just flat and
boomer sooner.
It's got fried onion burgers though.
That sounds amazing.
Profound connection to American Indian history.
Tulsa is supposed to be really great.
People love Tulsa. Yeah.
Greg was living there for a while when he was working on a show. I think it was the Ethan Hawke show.
Oh really?
Yeah, and he loved it. He said it was a great town. And then, you know, my brother's in Louisville now, so I'm going to be out in Kentucky fairly soon to meet I haven't met my new niece. I'm so excited to see her. Oh, and then Greg had a kid too. Guys, big congratulations. My oldest friend, Greg, from 5th grade, has a beautiful boy now, Graham. The kid came out cute. I've never seen anything like it.
Really?
Babies are never those first weeks or two. I showed him to you, right?
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen.
You haven't seen him? Oh, dude, he's cute.
Yeah.
Like he came, and Greg was always. He's good looking still, but he's been good looking from the jump. He never had like an awkward year.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense his son would follow suit. And then then my brother has a beautiful daughter, Marin, now. Welcome to Earth, Marin. I love you. I can't wait to meet you. She's gorgeous, and Rosemary just getting cuter every day. So yeah, cute kids all around. I'm going Louisville though, because my brother lives there, or Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky.
All right, and then to round off the South, we got South Carolina versus West Virginia.
I mean, I think this one's a no-brainer. South Carolina's. You got my top 2 pick in the draft. I forget the name.
Greenville.
Yeah, Greenville. What was it? Charleston.
Oh, you did Charleston.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But people love it there.
I know. People were, because I picked it number 2. People were like, number 2?
Yeah. Was Chicago still on the board or something?
Something like that, yeah. But Strider picked Greenville.
Oh, wow. South Carolina was, because we had just gone there. We thought it was a really charming town. It's beautiful.
The city of Napa.
Yeah, I was going to say, he also picked Napa. So I don't know.
He's been getting roasted for his picks. I love it.
I mean, West Virginia, it doesn't have coastline, I don't think.
On the way.
It's landlocked. And then South Carolina has a beautiful coastline. Beautiful women.
West Virginia culturally, it gets kind of, I think that's like where Hillbilly Elegy takes place. When you hear about it, you always hear about how it's going through like the coal factories are being destroyed, or there's like a opioid epidemic. It feels like it's often representative of larger scale societal maladies.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of like, but you know what I will say culturally, when Rich Rod was the coach there, and they had like Pat Hill and Steve Slayton, those football teams were the most fun to watch, period, bar none. Still probably my favorite squads of all time, except for your Iowa squad with Brad Banks and Fred Russell in like 2002. That was a great team. But they had some great football teams and basketball teams too. Pitts Noggle. This guy's hilarious. Oh, Bobby Huggins. Yeah. I love his Cincinnati coach too. I love Bob Huggins. He's such a crook. He's such a great basketball coach, that guy. That was one thing we saw in Louisiana where I knew Brian Kelly would not work as the coach there when we got there. Because he's like a button-up dude. And I was like, no, you need someone like Ed Ogeron who's like sleeping with like one of the co-eds, knows how to fucking grease some hands. It's not going to work with that dude.
South Carolina. To cap it off, maybe we do your Ogeron impression.
Oh yeah, no, we went out there. We met some wonderful people. And you gonna come out here, you gonna play football, but don't do it. Hey, shut up! Do an interview. I'm doing Chad and JT. Yeah, so we was out there. He was a fun guy, and I went up to coach and I said, "Look, I'm gonna start with you next season. You gonna be my guy." Hey, boy. What? Nah, bring me a Diet Coke. All right, yes, we will go. He does that.
So good.
My buddy worked for him and said he was a fucking hard ass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but like, he's a character. He's funny as shit.
Yeah, guys, let us know in the comments your favorite state, where we went wrong, where we went right. We want to hear your opinions on this.
Yeah, and if you guys have large opinions, we can continue with the bracket and see who ends up the winner. But I think there's only one clear winner.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll see. And then also if we missed, because we meant no disrespect by, we're playing at the top of our intelligence, but it might just not be there. If there's stuff about your state you think we should know, send it to us and we'll happily read it and reassess.